Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around 52 cents here. Things are looking quite well actually. Bitcoin above 27k. Fear and Greed Index at 42. Today we have a lot, different ton of news to talk about, guys, because from the Fed to XRP, then external events. Let us see. First things first, Bob Cook tweeted out yesterday, "Mark my words, XRP's journey from 7th place to a podium finish might just be a swift surprise we didn't see coming, guys." Right, there we go. Again, expect the unexpected at one point in time, right? What's going to happen? Who knows? He didn't say when, though. Will that happen, though? Who knows? The only time things can change is we need to see, first things first, the collapse of the financial system, then they bring upon a new one, basically, an updated version. Something I found very weird though is Nvidia CEO just sold another chunk of Nvidia shares. This is his 4th sell in the last few days, guys. Why? He has now sold $120 million of Nvidia shares in the last few days. You can't make this stuff up. This person keeps selling like never before, right? Is this good or bad? You guys know. Check this out. CEOs dumping stock as fast as they can is perfectly fine, right? Why are all these CEOs just selling and selling and selling, guys? I have this strange feeling a black swan is imminent. I don't know though, right? A black swan, you can't really predict a black swan. That's why it's called a black swan. But let us quickly talk about the Fed and their meeting today. Breaking: Fed futures now no longer show rate cuts beginning until September 2024. To put this in perspective, 3 months ago, futures were expecting 4 rate cuts in 2023. Now, interest rates are expected to pause for at least a year, which is very bullish. Why? Whenever history shows, I think, whenever they start to cut rates, guys, that's when we have topped out, right? So if they hold, things are looking quite well. Seems like they wanna push it for one last time before the collapse, guys, which we have been talking about all the same time, right? The Fed has made it clear a higher for longer is here to stay. This would send us into a recession, then risk inflation spiking again. Higher rates are the new normal. Right. There should be no rate cuts in 2024 unless there is a recession. But let us talk about what happened today. Summary on Fed decision. Fed pauses rate hikes, leaving rates unchanged. There we go. So they definitely paused, guys, as the majority expected it to be, right? Then, but there's a flip side though. 12 Fed officials see one more rate hike. 7 Fed officials see no more rate hikes. Fed sees rates higher for longer. This is so weird. This is why I already told you guys they don't care about you. The last thing they care is you, guys, right? If they wanted to bring inflation down, they could have done it a long damn time ago, but they're really choosing to delay it until we see the damn implosion take place, right? They're just delaying the inevitable, basically, guys. They want to make who suffer? You guys. They want to make the retail suffer as much as possible, right? Now, then we see Fed sees rates higher for longer. Fed sees inflation at 2.6% in 2024. We're probably going, guys, inflation won't come down. It's just going to go higher. Is the Fed pause finally here? Right, things are looking good though, like we have been talking about. I'm just a little bit worried of a black swan, but who cares about that? Families are cutting back on food, but at least the World Bank's getting another $25 billion. It's a big club. I asked the United States Congress for additional funds to expand World Bank financing by $25 billion, guys. Just keep printing, right? But we're going to bring inflation back down. Check this out. Oh no, here we go again. Inflation in Canada going back up, guys, from 2.8% in June to 4% in August. This is a warning to America. You can't make this stuff up, right? Inflation will just keep going higher. They literally don't care. Why? Because this is all accelerating the push towards a new financial system at the end of the day, right? Powell: full effects of Fed tightening has yet to be felt. Recession confirmed, right? Maybe a black swan looming. Who knows? Markets peak, then collapse when Fed stops hiking. Remember that. Markets peak, then collapse when the Fed stops hiking. Remember that. It's more so what? When the Fed cuts is not the same as pause, right? So my point of view here is they may hike it one more time, right? I think it's in November, but things look quite well, guys. Even though there may be some short-term volatility, who knows? I don't know. But for the long term, maybe 1 to 2 years from now, things are looking very bullish, to say the least, right? For you, for inflation, to buy things, most definitely not, guys. I'm talking about the markets here, right? The markets, things are looking quite well. I told you guys, they don't care about you. They just want their end goal to be fulfilled. Now, just in Federal Reserve says they don't see a recession until at least 2027. Well, we basically are in one, right? Now, that's funny. Why? Because March 2020 inflation won't be a problem. January 2021 inflation is quote unquote transitory, right? And look what's happening right now. Which means what? If they don't see a recession, that means they most definitely a depression isn't coming, guys, before 2027. Let's be realistic. How do we know we're going to pump though? Why? Because the signs are here. Check this out. Just in, Apple's planning to launch its own stock trading platform. Apple planned to launch it last year, but delayed it as the stock market fell. Exactly. They're timing it correctly, guys. You can't make this stuff up, right? Apple is planning to launch its own stock trading platform, which means what? Everyone owns an Apple phone at this point in time, or a lot of people do, right? Guess what happens? They're going to lure you again, right? The people, the dumb money, basically. They're going to lure everyone in, guys, for one last hurrah before they pull the rug on you. Again, be very wary, guys. That's all I'm going to say right there. Not financial advice. Let us pump until the collapse. We see it. Until we see the damn collapse occur. Now, let us transition into what's happening, guys. Right? Supposedly, there are things upcoming, though. I don't know. Are we out of the woods yet? Let us see. Stay home next weekend. The curtain from Mo right here. The curtains will rise and the show begins. Stay home next weekend. This was posted on September 15th, so it would be here in a couple of days, right? Back in March 2019, when I warned everyone that a staged global that was going to occur at the end of 2019, a lot of people said I was a liar, and when December came and nothing really happened. Then 2020 started and lockdowns hit. This is why I don't give exact dates. Interesting. There's a reason why I moved out of the United States of America when I did. Timing matters. Then the last thing he posted was, if we can pass the 23rd this week and October 2nd safely, then society should be okay from anything large scale occurring. P.S. If everyone expects something to happen, it does not happen. It's called a black swan for a reason. So check this out. He thinks possibly there's something looming, guys, within the next 1 to 2 weeks here. Okay? Possibly what's a black swan event? So let us just be prepared, guys. Right? This might be our date. Someone said this is AI generated. But who knows? Look at this. September 23rd, 1986. Keep an eye on 923. What is this, guys? So we see bye Biden. Right? Maybe predictive programming. Is this a? I think this has to be a fake post, guys, right? But most definitely this is weird. New York Post. What's even more strange is an ex-banker told the people, right, that watch out for end of September. Look what he says right here, guys. This is from a couple of months back. This is just strange. Are we out of the woods yet? Let us see.
We possibly hit the point that we could possibly hit the point of the wealth transfer beginning this month. I realize there's only 11 days left. That's not a lot of time, but at the movement that this is moving in terms of activity and what's being exposed, things could move very rapidly. What I do expect in terms of some of the historical assets and revaluation currencies is that some of that will take place during the quiet time. In other words, when the EDS happens, there's going to be stay in your home. There's going to be 10 days of communication blackout, or at least that's what we're hearing. And there could be, during that time, even appointments being made and transactions being done very quietly in the background. This will be all with heavy NDAs. No one's supposed to talk about the transactions, talk about where they get their money or anything like this. It's going to take some time to work through that. I think between now and, let's say, into September, maybe late September, so the next 2 months plus, we could be seeing those things take place in the background. I think by the time we get into late September, it's going to be publicly in the face of everyone, hey, there's a financial change occurring here. I hate putting dates to anything, and I want to just put a window out there. It is a 2023 thing, and this is all subject to change at any given day. So, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, well, don't forget, it is unfolding, and it will happen.
So, what are your thoughts about this, guys? Right. Again, supposedly, this person is an ex-banker for big banks in the United States. Why didn't he give his name, guys? Right. All at the same time, though, Friday, that's all I can tell you. It's going to be very exciting. Stay tuned as well. Friday, towards the end of this week.
Excited. Friday. That's all I can tell you. Got a few things got to line up, but if it does, it's going to be very exciting for me on a personal level, and I think also hopefully for some of you out there. With that said, see you next week, and stay tuned to Twitter.
There you guys go. I don't know, guys. Something seems to be brewing, most definitely. Now, it gets even more weird because Donald Trump Jr. tweeted out, "I'm sad to announce my father, Donald Trump, has passed away. I'll be running for president in 2024. Weird, right? But wait, his account has been hacked, right? He got back control back of his Twitter account, guys. That's just strange, isn't it? Did we not talk about this before, actually? Right? Maybe even though this was a hacked account, guys, supposedly when things get hacked, it's always inside jobs, right? Maybe foreshadowing the future, who knows? Let us see what happens in the future, guys. Last but not least, from Fifi. Phoenix Rising soon. Let us see. Now, for Nature Vice. But anyways, guys, hope you guys amazingness. See ya.